Hi.
Hi,
Please introduce yourself.
my name is Justin Sears. I run product marketing for Altium SaaS.
And here at the Embedded World North America, you're doing some presentations. There's like a bunch of people were here just 2 minutes ago. And what were they listening about?
We just finished, this last presentation was on Altium Develop, one of our new solutions, from collaboration to co-creation with the title. And we were talking about a new solution for typically smaller organizations that want to get involved and use Altium Designer and Altium 365, but without a lot of the advanced security capabilities.
So can you describe what Altium does?
Altium is software for designing hardware. So you might know Altium Designer, our flagship product for PCB design. We started with that and we've expanded the footprint into full end-to-end electronic development capabilities, everything from requirements to final release to manufacturing, and we can do everything in between.
And let's walk over here. Can we have a look at your tool over there on the screen?
Yeah, let's do it.
So what are you showing there?
So for example, this is a 3D view of a PCB design of a board, and you can see all the connected information down to the component level. So if you wanted to look at where you're using a component on the board, you can see all the context. You can also pivot this to see it from different points of view. The point with all of these solutions is to involve many people in the design process. So not just the PCB designer, but your procurement people, your requirements manager, your mechanical engineer, they can all collaborate around the same design.
And there's like a subscription and then the whole team can work together?
That's right, and that's what we're announcing at the show. Altium Develop, Altium Agile, you pay for the design capabilities, Altium Designer, but there's unlimited free collaborators after that. So you can bring in anybody you want to review designs, leave comments, help improve the design.
So it's one subscription per company?
Per company, or a seat per designer. So those are concurrent seats. If you have 10 designers, but only 5 at a time might be designing, you would get 5 seats. And then everybody else around them, they can come in and collaborate without changing the design files. You can do that with as many people as you want, and it doesn't cost you anything.
Can you show some more cool stuff on the screen?
Let me bring Aaron.
Yeah. So we can ask your colleague.
Yes.
And maybe you'll, well, like just to get an idea.
This is his demo. He's driving it, so let me ask him. Aaron, would you drive around the demo a little bit? We're recording.
Yeah. Just to have a look a little bit. So there's like, you were showing. Just there's so many functions in there.
Okay, components. This is the design. I was going to try and manipulate this, but I haven't used this particular interface, so I'm not going to be very good at doing that.
Yeah. And around here, you have different demos going on.
Yeah. So this here is Altium Agile Enterprise. This is for our larger organizations that have more sophisticated regulatory compliance requirements, for example. And we go everything from the schematic up to the design file. You can see how that's related.
It looks very cool. Do people enjoy working with Altium?
They do we get very high marks for customer satisfaction, and that's because we've designed all our products with the end user in mind. And so we have a lot of loyal fans out there.
Let's have a more look. What's on the screen here?
Well, this is just, actually maybe Vincent can explain what we're looking at here. This is basically an architecture diagram of all the components and the things we can pull together in a platform. Vincent, do you want to?
Yeah, the enterprise, Agile Enterprise, it takes the development of the circuit board and it links it to other ancillary processes. Certainly when you release that board, it's part of a product that's released to PLM. It's manufactured. Manufacturers will use MRP, ERP, or QMS systems, and the issue is that we tie all of these together, so it's one consistent digital thread, if you will. And certainly our more legacy area has been in the ECAD domain. And, when you're designing a circuit board, you might want to simulate that. You might want to interchange the board with the mechanical enclosure, verify that, and Altium even offers design planning capabilities so that you can start with requirements, which are text requirements that then can be modeled and assigned to the domains where they can be realized, if you will. So certainly in this context, we're much more than just a circuit board design environment. We're more of a product realization platform.
And on the screen here, what would you interact to show some people something?
Well, what I happen to do is I downloaded a reference design from Renaissance, and we've got the schematic and we've got the 3D version of the board. We can just as easily switch that to 2D. So the idea is that you can design a schematic here, you can source your components, you can design a board and realize that functionality, and then, as I mentioned, release that in the context of Agile Enterprise to downstream systems such as product lifecycle management. And the whole idea is to optimize the design to manufacturing process so that when not only can you efficiently design with awareness of some issues that can derail you. For instance, if your designers design with components that they can't get because they're going end of life or they're out of stock, that's going to be a showstopper when you go to manufacture. And of course, as you go through each phase of the product development process, the cost to recover from a mishap is an order of magnitude roughly as you progress through that development process. So, if you find problems early, you're going to save a lot of time and money and have more determinism to your product development efforts and manufacturing efforts, and that's what we're about.
We're right here at the Embedded World North America. The entrance, just by the entrance, is that also symbolized that your tools are kind of like core, important part of the embedded world?
Well, we're of course very excited to be at this show. I wouldn't be able to say how important we are to Embedded World, but Embedded World is important to us because our audience here are the types of people that appreciate using Altium products to make their electronics development much more flexible and faster and more structured than they've been used to.
But not only to do with the conference, but actually the industry. Embedded development of boards, Altium has a big role to play.
Well, yeah, and of course, we're owned by Renaissance, that is a component manufacturer, and so we're very interested in firmware and software that runs close to the chip, as well as the type of software that we offer that's about design.
And what's on this demo here?
So this is, it's going to look familiar to what you saw before. This is Altium Develop. So like our other products, you've got, would you like to?
Sure, I'll
yeah.
see what I can do.
What'd you say?
Go ahead.
This is the design environment similar to what I showed you over there on the other workstation, just focusing really on the domain of circuit board development. And as far as your question on an embedded world and our importance in that, you're hard pressed to find circuit designs today or product designs that aren't an embedded platform. Increasingly, that's what product development companies are developing, are compute platforms that are running software to realize their user experience and their functionality. So it used to be that you would have separate boards and such, but nowadays companies are by default they're intelligent products. So embedded designs represent a large percentage of the designs that we see our customers embarking on.
I wonder if AI is helping your tool, like the next gen and stuff, to have even more functionality. Or you talk about simulation. How can you simulate something like that? How does it work? The whole system.
Well, what kind of simulation are you inquiring about?
I'm just because you were mentioning over there that's part of your whole solution to understand how things are going to react depending on how you design it and stuff like that. Does that make sense what I'm asking?
Yeah. I mean, we have simulation at the analog level, that a circuit designer would use when you're implementing analog. There's also the ability to model some of the more intelligent components like microcontrollers with like a bus functional model, so you can begin to simulate. But then there's also simulation of what the layout is doing, how it influences EMI compliance and things like that. So simulation is a very broad topic, and we certainly support the various levels of simulation.
And of course, that's part of the end-to-end design process. You want to simulate a design before you make it physical. And so we have partnerships with ANSYS and Keysight to provide the results of that simulation within the shared design environment, so other folks can come in and see the results of those simulations and then do things like design reviews to sign off on a stage of development and move on to the next stage.
And as being part of Renaissance, has it boosted what you do also?
How do you mean?
The capabilities, the resources, or is it changing? The whole product line, you get more and more stuff done?
Well, we're very happy about the relationship with Renaissance. We were purchased relatively recently, so I don't know that we've seen the results of that full integration yet, but we definitely are very happy to be part of the Renaissance family.
Don't get fooled by fake HDMI products. Only source authentic HDMI products from licensed HDMI adopters and authorized manufacturers and
resellers to ensure compliance. Counterfeit or unlicensed products can cause poor performance.
Certified HDMI products undergo official testing for safety and spec compliance.
Avoid brand damage, warranty issues, and customer dissatisfaction from unlicensed products.
long-term cost savings come from reliable, genuine HDMI solutions.
Unlicensed products may lack support and pose safety risks.
Use certified HDMI cables with official HDMI certification labels.
Report suspected counterfeit products at hdmi.org/resource/infringe.
Thanks to our global partners for helping keep the HDMI brand real and ensuring consumers get the experience they deserve.